Oh, this river's all dried up, look. Didn't realise the whole fucking river would disappear. Fair enough. Into the forest of spiders, I guess. Let's hope this thing works against them. Whatever it is. We did say those weird things at the beginning. They were like spidery looking things. Do we want to head to this? Or avoid it? I mean, I am curious. Another ladder there. Do I want another ladder? We do have stuff to pick up on the way back, so... Do I want to pick up more stuff if I can help it? I don't see anything. Yet.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Oh yeah, nighttime. That could be fun. Well, where do we want to climb up? I mean, we're here, so I guess this will do. Looks manageable. No sign of any spiders. Maybe they only come out at night. Mostly. Let's see if we can ascend this then, shall we? We've not actually seen what it's like at night yet. It's a bit rough. But we've climbed worse, right? Famous last words.
There we go, get out of my way.
Moving at night, hold left to open the fieldware menu, select the or deck light, then press X to switch it on or off. It is harder for enemies to find you at night, but the darkness also makes it easier to lose your footing and fall over. Use the right stick to select a direction in which to point the lights. I mean, we're okay at the minute. But it also give us away a little bit if we're heading into bandit territory here. Well, I think we made it to the top. More or less. Find a good place for this watchtower, I guess. I guess this is as good a place as any. Are we even within the network though? I guess we are now. Okay, where do we find the PCC? So watchtower's the... Oh, we can make a post box as well.
Okay.
I think I built like one of these ever in the first game. Well, this tower would be very obvious to anyone down there. Okay, it's good for spotting things. So we can zoom in, we can raise and lower camera, plot route, jump to markers. Oh, you want me to build one there? Well, we did bring another one with us, so we can do that if it really wants us to do so. You can see climbing anchors, I can see repair sprays, ladders. There's a lot of post box down there, is that? Electric rods. Let's go down there then, shall we? Slow and steady. Are we building another one here then? Seems to want us to do so, right? We're kind of still in tutorial mode, aren't we? So I'm not sure what more we're going to see from here, but
Construction process now complete.
see some bad guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6. Spotting all sorts of things down there, isn't it? Oh, let's go and have a word then. Do you want the assault rifle out or the pistol? Guess assault rifle in case things go bad. We'll try and use the rope if we can. Is it just this guy in here? Is he facing away from me? Oh. Shit. Couldn't tell what I was looking at. Did that alert everybody or no? It wasn't like full alert, was it? Right, now these guys are across a river, which will be interesting. Seems to be able to place the cross there, though. Let's see if we can get close, shall we? We didn't check the post box we walked past. Should I have done that for stuff? Stand up. I'm guessing the things we need aren't in here though, are they? Another assault rifle. Another PCC to replace the 2 we've used. Whether I'm going to need another watchtower though? Why not? Kind of odd for it to be R1 to crouch. It's not really like a stick in or something. Or circle. Maybe. Problem is this guy seeing us when we try and take this guy out. Also, how far can they see us from? Can I get over this river, do you think? Yeah. It's that guy up there I'm worried about. Yeah, they got some good vision. What's with all the ruins, I wonder? Instantly turned around. Hello, go on. Did I just miss there? Come this way, idiot. What's the range on this thing? It's pretty good. Considering it's a pistol, it's pretty good. Blood bag, special alloy, PCC. Well, this is the thing I need. Oh, no, that's in my bag already. It's the stuff at the top that's in the box, right. Do I need any of this? I can get the utility patch though, right? Still got my ladders, so I don't feel like I need to take any more.
All designated cargo successfully recovered.
Thanks.
Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
Can't have a quick look around. Come on, the little stash device here. Right, I guess we're heading back then. Or are we heading here for it? Alright. Deliver them to C1 South Distribution Center. Okay, I guess we just kind of trek around here, don't we? What do I do?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, sort of. Whatever, it'll do. Anything of interest up here? seemingly cuts through, huh? I guess these lights are our path that we made, huh?
Everything we know is from the radio. Everything we dream is never what they seem. Feeling rather strange, waiting for a change, fearing what's to come, acting kind of dumb. I'm indigo and violet and blue. I'm so in love with you.
Almost there.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go. Now that's service. Not a single scratch that I can see. Muchas gracias. I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Blood grenade. Grenade that expels a cloud of blood on impact, damaging BTs. We had these in the original, right? We can make the time for shelter.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks to you. So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right? Wrong. Our timefall shelters are different, you see. After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid. So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only downside is that the repellent has a limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go. We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us. This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up. We've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this. It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers. And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. Though you'd know all about that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties. Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try. By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit.
The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
So much for a break. You okay, Sam? We just had a gate quake over here. Is everything okay where you are? A bit more shaking than usual, but no harm done. Lou's playing happily, like it never happened. You're close to the lab now, right? Keep at it, Sam. So what the hell are these gate quakes? Can we read about them yet?
Feature has been made available for use.
Aid requests. View all aid requests received so far. Aid requests are issued by inhabitants of facilities. Do not need to be accepted like orders. A request will be deemed complete once you've done what's required. The corpus is in the corpus. You can review the story so far, examine terminology, check the controls, yada yada. Off the grid. After connecting North America, Sam and Lou leave the UCA in an attempt to evade the UAC's attention. They decide to live in hiding on the border of the former Mexico, where Sam works as a freelance supporter. Having completed an order outside of the chiral network, it is time for Sam and Lou to return home. So that's just kind of like the first objective we had. So we have Sam, BBs, Lou, Fragile. I'm guessing I'm going to run into BTs on the way to this next bit. Dooms. Did we ever really understand what dooms were? A strange condition first identified around the time of the Death Stranding. Dooms imbue sufferers with a range of abnormal powers. Although the exact nature of the condition differs from person to person, one symptom common to all doom sufferers is a strong connection with the beach and the world of the dead. Coming into contact with things related to the dead, such as BTs and chiralium, causes doom sufferers to develop goosebumps, like skin marks, a condition known as chiral rash. Seemingly nothing on gate quakes. Unless I've missed it. But I don't see it. Guess we'll learn more about them as we go on. Is it on? Oh, there we are. Earthquake-like phenomena that are triggered when matter passes through the plate gate. Unlike ordinary earthquakes, the strength of the shaking does not always correspond to distance from the epicenter, which could be considered the plate gate itself. The strongest shaking often takes place elsewhere at a seemingly random location. Seismic waves appear to be strongly influenced by the tar currents. In extreme cases, localized shaking affected only a 100-meter radius has been observed. Gatequakes can also cause abnormal reverberations within the tar currents. This is believed to be the reason why strong quakes have occasionally been observed in the areas that are very distant from the plate gate. Okay. So it's an earthquake basically that's somehow related to the tar. Again, we'll probably learn more as we go, right? How do we save in this game? I'm assuming it's auto-saving, but... System? Okay, we can save here. Should probably make one, right? Alright, let's get back out there and see what's going on.
Departing facility.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens, or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of Doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared. All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map. All right, Sam, you good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
No pressure then. I mean, if we're gonna head up there, we probably want to just take the lightest path, right?
Commencing route creation.
And then kind of come back down and head here then, more or less. Okay, that's the thing we need. These are the grenades we need. Am I going to need more than that? I'm guessing that's not one grenade per box there. That's a couple of grenades, right? I need a PCC, I suppose, for the tower. For the timefall shower, whatever it's called. So we get 3 grenades in one, is that right? It's not many, is it? Or is that how many I have? I'll get an extra 2? And hope that's enough. These go... Oh, we do have a grenade pouch. I didn't realize we had a grenade pouch. And why aren't I doing that? Or is that it? Is that all I can fit in there? Oh, we still have a ladder, do we? Okay, I'm sure that'll be fine.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Grenades out there ready. Let's go play with some BTs. See how they've changed since the last game. Also, it's dark, which isn't gonna really make our life much easier, is it?
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
See, now there is a path up there. Maybe that's a better route. Just go straight up there, then we're up there already. We'll have a better view of what we're walking into, I think, before we're already there. So I don't generally make, like, routes and plans, because things change depending on the terrain and the situation. And I just work it out as we go. Potential gateway detected. Great. It's not gonna come running down here, is it? Oh, of course it fucking is.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. Saber.
We good? If you move too far from your cargo, it will be distributed to other porters, either to be entrusted for delivery or to do with as they see fit. This does not apply to cargo that's stored in a private locker. Yeah, that's fine. What is this red? So we want to place that there. So let's go
Commencing route creation.
kind of like straight there, then we know where the PTs are going to start coming in from in that circle, I guess. And then we've literally got to destroy BTs, not just avoiding them, we're just literally going in there to kill them. So do we not need a BB anymore? Then our Doom's leveled up apparently, so now we can just see them anyway. Show us what these noises are. Sam's BT sensing abilities. Sam can detect BTs when they approach. Hold R1 to hold your breath when a BT is nearby to make it harder for them to find you. Got it. So a PCC up there anyway, if we needed another one. Running time for shelters. Yeah, we know how to do this. We need to read all this. Protecting cargo in time for shelters.
Construction process now.
Constant time for will damage your cargo containers when you're in a BT area. Build a time for shelter and hold triangle to offload your backpack onto the shelter to keep it and its contents dry. Okay, where do I do that? Looks like you build a time for shelter. Looks like you built that time for shelter I was talking about. Nice. Time for shelters are good for more than just keeping you dry. You know, they help repair your containers with a protective spray and can even keep BTs at bay. Pretty handy little structures, right? Keep making good use of them. They definitely seemingly had an upgrade since last time, so I don't think I ever used one. I think I built one just out of curiosity. Where do I store stuff? Oh, you mean I can just dump my stuff here? Right. It was like literally going to go in. Like store it. But I'm leaving my grenades here, so I don't really want to just dump everything. I've got to get used to doing this from here. We can leave... I don't know why I have these bullets. Offload. Don't need the spray. Going as light as possible. Don't need the anchor. Don't need the assault rifle. Don't need the ladder right now. Don't need the PCC. Did I already have one? I don't know why I'm doing this one at a time. I can select multiple. But... Sure, I don't need that right now. Not going to tase them, am I? Right, are we ready? And how to extend the throw. Long throw with holding R2. Got it. Let's go introduce ourselves. Can't tell how many of these it's going to take to kill. Okay, I think we got that one. I mean, that was a direct hit, right? One's dead then. Up to new one. How many are even here?
Ambient chiral density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized.
Nice.
Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
We got him.
You are too far away from your cargo.
I know, I'm getting this stuff. Since they die and seemingly drop it. Let's go get our stuff. And everything. What was that PCC? Should I grab that? It's always handy to have a few of these lying around. Especially as we get better things we can make. Oops. Alright, let me... Can we organize all this stuff? There we go. Right, where to? Is there more up there? Well, that's where I just was, right? So we cleared them out. We're heading up here now. I mean, we could grab some of these things since they're going where we're taking them. They're going where we're going, that's what I'm trying to say. I just don't want to get too overloaded. But you can call quite a lot. Though seemingly this works based on as you level up, you can carry more easily. Bit of a little bug, aren't I? Leaving all this stuff lying around. Oof. That's a big boy. I don't know how many of those we can carry. They're all that size. XL, small, that one. I think we're going to struggle getting an XL one. I don't know what size that one was we just picked up. I will have a look. If we can manage it, we'll manage it, but... It's seemingly destroying the boots though. Isn't this meant to make you lighter, picking this stuff up? Which I think was a thing in the original. It was used to just like as a resource, right? To power things, was it? This is a bad idea. Okay, well, I mean, we're only at 105 over 130, so it's not too bad. We're only going up there, look. You're fine. Shall I go get the other one?
Let's go.
Nothing really, is it? After all this shit we got on the back. This is what we do. This is what we're good at. Carrying a ridiculous amount of stuff.
Only gonna get harder. Gotta work on those core muscles. Okay.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? Very nice indeed. One glance is all I need to tell it's in great
mission. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, Sam? Don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance. And here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down. Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose. Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data, A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plate gates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, the kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
No pressure then. Can't anyone else shoot it? Or can only I see the big ones too? Because, I mean, you guys know it's there. Okay, boss time by the sounds of it.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
Right, let's gear up for what we want then. Yeah, now private lockers work. Sorry, I'm not going to need ladders. I'm going to need climbing anchors. Probably not going to need a PCC. I'm not going to need that. Grenades, blood bags, they're all fine. Don't need that. So I can use the fancy bullets with this assault rifle, right? Probably won't need that. So we're just taking an assault rifle. We'll probably make another one and some grenades, some blood bags. Let's make some grenades then. We could get a machine gun. Do I have to get the bullets separately? Do these guns just work? I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I mean, they generally give you weapons and stuff around in a boss fight, so I imagine we'll be okay. Can only put patches on there at the minute. MP bullets are effective against BTs. Weapons which fire MP bullets, such as the assault rifle MP bullets, are now effective against BTs. Come on then, ugly. Jesus. Evading attack with weapons equipped. If you're readying your weapon, LT X to perform an evasive maneuver. a big giant floating head, huh? See, like, there's an assault rifle here. Whether I'll need it or not. Should we try a... Oh, he's off. I was gonna say, should we try a grenade? But... It's not doing an enormous amount of damage, is it? But... Ugh! Getting tar vomited. Can't see shit. Don't really want him to have a clean shot, decides to try and pull me in. Jesus, he's throwing fucking cars at me. Sam, what are you doing? Shoot. Okay, that gun's done. Getting through him. Eat it.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Gee, thanks.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a ha and a ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Okay, I guess we're heading back.
Sunrise will be occurring shortly.
My friends are feeling better. My friends are doing much better thanks to those remote medical units. We've got a lot of older people living here, so they're going to be really helpful. The chiral network is the gift that keeps giving. New features, map filters. Map filters are now available, allowing you to control which icons are displayed on the map. Alright, have we got an order or are we just heading back?
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Guess we're just heading back then. Deliver the present for Lou. I mean, it's quite the trek back. But if we've got a bike, then that'll be very helpful. Again, plotting a route is only so useful. Where are we? We're here. Well, we'll probably go the way we basically came, right?
Commencing route creation.
Go down this way. Can always stop and charge here if we need to. So we'll be out of the network range here. Should be fine, because we'll take a PCC with us and make sure we can, like, charge up if we need to. I guess going over the water will be the fun bit. On the bike, at least. Depends how deep it is, I guess. And then this bit will be plain sailing, more or less. Assuming nothing happens along the way. Go via this, because we can charge and rest there if we need to.
Delivery route finalized.
Over the bridge, I guess.
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words, "For Lou," are written on it. Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
Got it. Change color. What colors can we have? Right, so we've got some ladders, some climbing. I feel like I should take at least one of these, if not a few more. Take a few another PCC in case we need more generators. Always good to have. Take the stun gun back with us, I guess. Attach these to the suit. Do I need a container repair spray? Maybe, just in case, I guess. It's not too bad. Can we put stuff on the bike? I don't actually know. You could, so let's find out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay, I can. I'm gonna put the PCCs on there then. Just to lighten the load a little bit. I don't know how much more I can put on there. Can that go on there? Yeah, that'll do. There's a lot of fucking buttons I can press here. Which ones to get in? Square. Okay, we can accelerate, hold and reverse, left stick in for boost, drift with circle, jump with X. We can get our weapons out from this. Okay. Is there actually a road down? This, maybe? It's the closest we're getting.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
We're waiting for you. Thanks, Sam. I'm sorry about Dead Man, but the important thing is that you did what you needed to do. Somehow Lou must know as well. The kid seems really happy. We can't wait for you to come home. Are we married now or something, or what? What's this now? There's a talented artist out there. Gracias, Sam. You took care of that giant BT. I wonder if you're on your way home already. If you see some cargo for the artist out there, could you deliver it? Looks like the porter I originally gave it to ditched it when that huge BT showed up. I mean, I could, and but we'll see about whether I will or not.
Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jabbering. Walking towards the light that guides you home. And whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the caged up eye, nobody cares. Nobody knows. But it's just how deep into the unknown. We had no choice to where we're thrown. To get out, it's the desire. Just a one.
Warning, battery charge levels low.
But it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Oof, just made it before we run out. Let's go get a recharge before we do the next leg. Repairing charging vehicles. Vehicles can be charged and repaired at any facility with a garage, including distribution centres. Park your vehicle on the turntable or store it in the garage to have any damage repaired and all batteries replaced. How do I get it repaired or recharged then? Repair? Nice.
A nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
Straight back to it then. Assume I can't go over the ladder on my trike. I mean, sort of. That kind of worked. No, we don't have to worry.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
Oh, good.
Fuck are these guys?
Little robot boys coming out of tar, weirdly. Should we go deal with them? Do we even have the equipment to deal with them? Let's go find out. See what this does then. Seems to work well enough. Sorry, puppy. How's it doing? I assume I got him. It's a good job we bought a gun with us. I mean, I don't know what was stopping us from just driving on past, but... Alright. What is going on? Are more of them coming behind me? Can I use a gun while I'm on here? I think I can. Oh shit. I was hoping there was a way through there. Fine. Can I have the gun out, please? Whoa! What the fuck happened there? He did. What the hell did you just do? What are you trying to do? Where's my gun gone? Sam, what are you doing? You're flailing around doing nothing. Oh, one out. What the hell was he doing there? Alright, where are we in?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Just gotta figure our way through all this running crap. Now what? And thank God Grey Fox is here.
What was his deal?
I don't know, maybe he wants to fight us to the death in a hand-to-hand combat. Okay, well we made it out of that. Does stuff need repairing? Because I felt like we took some hits there. Now they've got a breather. Did I pick something off this instead of... getting my weapon out. Sort some cargo management. So I've got a PCC back on here, but back on the tri-cruiser. This thing may as well just be dumped at this point. I know you can recycle stuff, but just get it away from me, basically. I don't want to deal with the heavy loads. I don't know if anything actually needs fixing, but... I just saw Lou took some damage, but... I don't know, for the sake of just being sure. And by Lou, I mean the container that's not got Lou in it, but the Lou contain... whatever it is. The lunchbox. Right, they said they were under attack, so we should probably get a wiggle on her.
Gunfire detected at your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed.
Blue!
Just going tits up. Which way are we heading?
Almost there.
I don't know if we can charge us anywhere here, but... It's alright, we'll grab these real fast. Am I gonna need a gun?
Nobody's home. Maybe outside. She can't have gone too far from the shelter. Nice and easy.
This way, I guess? Can I just come this way?
What the hell happened? Lou. I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou. I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
see me? You can't. Because you're dead. Enough already.
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump you out, just leave.